Growing up as a child, I remember TBN having such a huge influence on my life.
Every day, we receive letters and emails from viewers telling us how TBN has made a difference in their lives. This uplifting story comes from Wendel in Georgia.
My mom was a very devout Christian, a very spiritual woman, and much of her education and much of her Christian walk, much of her Christian development came through Trinity Broadcasting Network. There were some times inside of our lives where my mom would actually give us TV tokens, and it would buy us a half an hour of TV time. But there was one station in particular that we didn't have to use any tokens for in the event that we wanted to watch television, and one of those stations was Trinity Broadcasting Network. I was able to see just the passion. I was able to see just the love of Christ through some of the speakers and through some of the shows. I would say to myself as a child, one day I want to be just like them. I just remember seeing these people on television, and particularly Paul and Jan Crouch, and just how humble they were and how real they were and just how passionate they were about spreading this message of Jesus. And at the end of the day, and one thing that I learned from them was that it's not about who we are, it's about who God is calling us to be inside of the community. We are still called to push and to project Christ's message, which is, of course, to love, to lead, and to go out and save the lost, to continue God's commission. I believe that one thing that TBN has taught me, and that one thing that Paul and Jan Crouch has taught me, is that you have to leave a legacy. You have to leave something behind to say, hey, the message of Christ does not end when I end, but the message of Christ has to be something that's continuously pushed from generation to generation to generation. So I'm thankful and I'm grateful for Trinity Broadcasting Network and for what it's done and for how it's influenced my life and my ministry and my personal walk with Christ. And this is my story.